Knock, knock. It's Silk. Silk here, 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 and here. Yeah, boys. I got good news and bad news about our corn right now. So the good news is, look at all this silk we got going on, man. It's so beautiful. We've made it to the female flowering part, which is awesome. W, like, we're nearly there. We basically chalked off the goal of being able to grow corn because it's gotten to the point where this is where corn will come from and everything. You pull it off once it's got it fully pollinated and everything. Now for the bad news. So our tassel, which is really tall, by the way, like compared to the height of the greenhouse, it's actually maybe as tall, if not taller, than the greenhouse. Tallest crop we've grown yet so far. You can notice it's already been open and dropping pollen. And if you don't know how pollen or corn pollinate, every one of these little bits of flower pieces, these are little mini flowers, they're male flowers like a squash, they have pollen on them, and they drop pollen into these silks, and it has to land on every single one of these strands of silks for you to get all the kernels of corn you see. These are essentially the kernels that you're pollinating. You have to get a grain of silk, a grain of pollen on every silk. Oh my gosh. And yeah, if you don't, then that results in incomplete pollen. And so you can kind of already guess, this tassel has been open already, so there's not pollen on it right now already. And if I'm noticing, this silk is already browning, so it might be past the time, because you know how a female flower kind of closes up. So this might be already closed in terms of pollination. And I'm hoping that browning means that some of them got pollinated, because I do remember one time, oh man, I saw the tassels opening happening during this week. It isn't this morning that this looked like this. For the whole week since last Saturday, it's been open like this. And I remember just tapping it once and seeing a huge amount of powdery pollen just go and fly everywhere here. I don't remember if the silk was there though. So either it got pollinated or not, essentially, by that tasseling possible mistake I made there. I don't know. I'm hoping again that these browning means that it did get pollinated at least somewhat, but yeah, I don't have high hopes that it's gonna be a full complete one. I'm hoping maybe we could supplement with tassel pollen from the other ones, but again, since it's already browning, I think it might be past its time already. So maybe the smaller ones we can get better chances with. Yeah, like never mind the fact of how thin this looks for a corn cob, and it doesn't really feel like, you should feel corn stuff develop. I mean, it's only been a couple days since I saw this silk originally, but still not that good of a sign that it doesn't look all that. But again, I'm hoping with the brown silk browning that hopefully that means, I don't think it browns automatically on its own sign, or if it does, then we're cooked. But if it browns only when that means a sign that it's been pollinated, then there might be some hope here. I might have gotten like 4 kernels, On the bright side, we have this one, which is much more likely to work out, because at least the silk here is spawning when this tassel hasn't fully opened up. So really, this was just unfair for me, man. Why did that one open up before it had silks up here, That was just setting me up for failure. How was I even supposed to save it? I guess I could have done what I did with the squash, with like pollen and saving it with the thumbtack, or not thumbtack, the earwax things. But seriously, man, that was not cool. Yeah, I have better hopes on this one, because the pollen hasn't generated yet, and we are going to actually hopefully get the pollen on it this time. Now, hope it's the wind. It's up to the wind now. Hopefully, by God, the wind has pollinated that silk. If not, then I'm afraid we've made the same mistake as last year's watermelon, with a female not getting enough adequate, proper nutrients and pollination. Apparently, these have multiple flowers that open up, so we'll try to get more pollen to shake on here and stuff, because you don't really see that much on it right now. So we'll try again in the morning, but again, it might be too late. But stay tuned for next week. This is quite a silky situation. I'm sorry, I'll end.